I'm kind of annoyed and not on a good, not in a good way. I'm on tilt. Ah, sweet. Nary a good weapon in sight. Beautiful. Duplex bow too slow. Thank you, Zarok. I know it can do some work. I'll go and get it. Fine, Mom. I'll get the duplex bow. Top 3 weapons. I'm going to separate them into 2 different categories. The top 3 weapons for me, if I'm against just regular old enemies, it is any bow with Pierce, preferably the long-range crit-based ones. Then it's Symmetrical Lance for its wonderful ability to just clear entire groups of enemies because it doesn't care about how many enemies are directly in front of you. And then I think the absolute favorite weapon is... What's the absolute favorite weapon for AI? Pyrotechnics or Fire Blast, just because ranged fire-based damage is usually good enough to clear out most enemies without ever putting yourself in any mortal danger. Versus bosses... This game just loves torturing me with Inquisitors, doesn't it? Like, without fail, these Inquisitors have shown up each and every single time. Fine then. Get down here so I can actually clear this guy. How dare you? I need one of these people to be... There we go. One of them is dead. Finally. Well, guess we're going to a ++ Nutcracker. No, it's not even worth it. Yeah, for the good weapons against bosses, it is any... Basically, there's no real top 3. It's any fast melee or ranged weapon that you can get ammunition back from. Or actually, no, it's the legendary Barnacle Trap is possibly my favorite weapon against bosses. Give me a decent miscellaneous skill. Really? Just you things? Like, any rapid-fire turret against bosses that actually deals an appreciable amount of damage, one of my favorites, because I could just sit back and let the turret do most of the work and just focus on dodging. And I only make mention of a legendary Barnacle because there was one that carried me through an entire run by merely existing. Still haven't found the heavy turret. I don't think. Why are these Inquisitors a thing? Why must I deal with them today? It's they fire too fast, and they shouldn't be able to fire through everything. That's the only thing that makes them nightmarish, is that you are never safe from an Inquisitor. Sweet, a decent shield. When everything's an Inquisitor, nothing is. Oh yeah, I played it when it was in early access and that you could just level up gear basically indefinitely. Those were weird times. Dominated by the quick bow and nothing but the quick bow, because the quick bow is just that good. Oh yeah, no, that's the other portion that makes them a humongous issue. Oh, that vampirism is actually really good. It's so good. So I'm not going to take anything else. How did you get me? Damage, stop being inconsistent, please. I need you. Is there anything else around here that's worth my time and efforts? Not really. Through the toxic sewers we go. Guess we're just gonna get good at Conjunctivius. Right, I was working on you. One wave of denial. And then 22 cells. Let's just... You know what? You know what? You know what? Sure. Xenos, you want me to not get hit? Fine. I'm gonna get myself the Cursed Sword so I learn to not get hit. Ever again. Possibly. The Promenade spams way too many annoying enemies for me to really want to go to the Promenade. Plus ramparts afterwards. He does kind of have a point. Conjunctivius is the only really annoying end to this, but I don't have to deal with 20,000 Inquisitor McGees. Make you ++. Pierce all enemies. There we go. Good enough. No, I'm doing it. Nope. No, I'm doing it. You cannot stop me. I'm going to get the Cursed Sword. And that'll be the end of that. Cursed Sword, here we go. I had a legendary Cursed Sword. The only reason I didn't take it, aside from the fact that I think it did 15,000 damage per hit, was the fact that it was a Cursed Sword. But it's beautiful. What you can do with a Cursed Sword is majestic. And hey, Xenos says, learn to not get hit. And what better way to not get hit than to force myself to take the Cursed Sword repeatedly? I haven't had pizza in forever. I'm a college student and I haven't had pizza in forever. That's a disgrace. I I agree, the bow sound effects are fairly nice to listen to. It definitely gives it a lot of weight behind it. Oh, the duplex bow is so weird, firing 2 arrows at once. Like, it almost sounds like they've layered 2 different arrows on top of each other when firing. Well, that was unintentional. I will definitely say this. You know what? I will take the tonic over vampirism because vampirism is not good enough in my opinion. I feel like I have just enough ammunition to kill most of my opposition, but only just. Done yet? Thank you. And there's another elite. Well, I mean, hey. This isn't too bad, because I got pierce all enemies, so it's not like I really care about anything that goes on. Let me move. Let me dodge when I'm told to dodge. That's a lot of boom boom. I have like at least 6 by now. I know I'm low on scrolls. I'm trying to fix that, but apparently none of them have just been showing up. Yeah, I only have like... Wow, I have very low amounts. No matter where I cut it, no matter where I look. Oh yeah, no, that's why I've just been dumping all my cells in the Legendary Forge. I just want to get it completed. I want to get the S-quality items. I want to find S-quality items. You know how good that would be? How good it would feel to just know that no matter where I go, something good will eventually just fall into my lap from nowhere. I mean... The lightning bolt deals more damage. Oi. There is no Pierce All, yes, but there's a heck of a lot I can deal with down here. I just need to get my stun grenade up again. Sweet. One more golden amulet. I should have parried... Yeah, you're right, I should have parried the bomb. Oh well. Golden cells over unlimited distance. This technically gives me a lot more money to work with, so no thank you. I'm sorry. I like the lightning bolt. I really do. But I'm going to take the duplex bow instead, and the reason for that is my DPS went down, and it's too long of a startup. A killer yard? No, that's fine. One of the things I like on my channel is when people tell me, hey Brainboy, you're doing something wrong, here's what you can do to fix it, as long as they don't do it in an obnoxious way. I try to be efficient with my gameplay, because if I'm not, I get really bored really fast. Yeah, I would have loved that lightning bolt, but it's too slow on the startup to do whatever I'm fighting. I'm going to grab exactly one in Brutality, just so I have it, so I'm not completely screwed if I only get Brutality stuff from here on out. Maybe. I'm still keeping the shield going, so I have my anti-combo protection. Because if I get comboed, I die. And the shield is just so good at preventing that from happening. Get that back. Zarok. Family's important. That's all I'll say. And I love the tonic. I love the not taking any damage whatsoever for a short period of time. Give me this. Because I really, really, really want to deal some damage. Sweet. Finally got something else to work with. Sure, I'll keep raising survival as a secondary, as the true secondary stat. How dare you hit me? How dare you try to send some poison into my vein? How does it even work? You just splash it on me and it's just like, are you filled with acid or are you filled with poison? I don't know. Well, I could definitely say that was a failure, but hey, I at least got some practice in. Miscellaneous skills or deployables? Give me some miscellaneous. Now you give me, like, a better tonic. Thank you, game. It's never the corrupted power. It's never this thing. Let me down. What the actual heck was I dealing with there? Was I just caught in the middle of just America's entire arsenal of explosives and artillery? Jesus, was it like 15 Moabs shoved down my throat? Because you all saw the sheer amount of explosives that just went down afterwards. Do I want to go and try to fight that elite archer? The answer is not really. I don't have enough damage rolling for me. No. I'm not gonna go fight that elite, because an elite archer is scary to me at this point. 4 Isildur, I think, is also Cursed Chest. I'm not sure. Let's take a look. In a book. Reading Rainbow. Take a look in a book that's not worth my time at all. I can go anywhere. I mean, hey, I can take it for like half of a second. Oh, yes. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Sir Archer. No. I'm not fighting you. I'm just gonna get out of here. I doubt there's gonna be anything that's really worth my time. Why didn't I sell it? Hang on. I did something really stupid. Let me go back and fix my mistake real quick. There we go. To the ancient sewers, where we are going to experience a wonderful amount of deaths and conjunctivitis all over again. Although this time our build is slightly different. It's not that great. But hey, we can try. I could reforge the modifiers if I really wanted to. But I think I'm good. Right now I'm just gonna take some sweet, sweet ammunition and let's go. But think about it this way, Kickstand. Isn't the entire Earth just ancient sewage? Everything is something else's excrement. Even I am the excrement of my mother.